Greetings, family. This is Kevin Orosz, and in this video I want to describe and elaborate how the hero's journey map, this master map of the masculine experience and really the human experience, is a super powerful tool to become unafraid and unconfused to move forward on your path. Honestly, I believe it is the core GPS system that you can use to travel through your life, career, purpose, and mission choices, as well as your navigation of relationship, of tribe, of village, of intimacy, and how it relates to your own mind, body, and system. So the hero's journey is a wheel. It's an archetypal wheel. It's a medicine wheel composed of 3 acts. So the first act is all about the call to adventure, right? Receiving the call. Life is ordinary. It's moving forward at a pace you know. You're in the known world in ordinary consciousness. And what happens? Life comes knocking. It knocks at your door, whether it's a new relationship, a business opportunity, a physical journey or travel, a crisis. It can be all of the above. It's going to call you out of that world. So you start to travel out of the initial part of the journey, which is the village, home, into the world of the unknown. And as you approach the unknown, you start to cross thresholds. You start to find out that, well, you're going into the world of chaos, the unknown. And so you're going to experience some discomfort. You might experience resistance. You might experience fear, uncertainty, doubt. As you cross over, you start to enter Act 2, which is the initiation, the road of trials. This is where you meet the mentor, the allies, you meet other heroes on the journey, and you start to face threshold guardians in your life. You meet resistance with courage, and you're tested. There's trials, tribulations. Now, the difference between the heroic path and the average path that most men or humans will take is that the hero confronts it voluntarily and does so with skill and courage, even if they fail. And make no mistake, at the bottom of Act 2, it's the abyss, it's the underworld. As Joseph Campbell said, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. So in those shadowlands, in the place of least light, the place of least consciousness, right? The unknown, the unconscious, that's where you find those dragons guarding the gold hoard. That's where you find those confrontations with the father, with the mother, atonement, resurrection, the death experience of the ego of the hero. This is all happening in Act 2. Now, why are you doing it? You're there to claim the elixir, the experiences, the gold, in some mythologies, the virgin, the unclaimed aspects of yourself, new insight, new experiences. Whether this has to do with your purpose and career, your relationships, your mind and body, you're unlocking superpowers. And so at the darkest point in Act 2, you start to cross the threshold back to the ordinary world with these new experiences and insights intact. And you enter Act 3, which is the return home, which you're challenged then, because with the newfound experiences, there's a temptation to stay. Just like there was a temptation to stay at home, there's a temptation to stay in the extraordinary world. We can all experience this and remember this likely from a retreat, a workshop experience, a ceremony, or a physical journey, a travel that we had. Part of the journey, the whole completion of the cycle, is to return home to the village and share what you have found. Because actually the hero finds, unlike how modern culture would paint it, that it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the collective journey and sharing the gold with the village, increasing people's happiness, benevolence, gratitude, empathy with the whole collective. So the whole point of the hero's journey is to find out, where are you on the map? Why does this matter? Why should you care? Well, if you find out where you are, because the thing about life, the thing about personal evolution is that it's happening no matter what. So whether you're aware of it or not, it's happening for you. So when you know where you are on the map and you know where you want to aim at, where you're going, now you're not confused. Just like you would plug in the GPS coordinates when you're driving to a new destination, you want to find out, where am I on the map? So you have to place yourself in this archetypal wheel and start to understand and realize, if I don't know where I am, I can't get where I'm going. And if I don't know where I'm going, I may not be able to navigate there accurately with precision and the least amount of suffering. Pain is inevitable. Resistance is inevitable. In fact, the hero leans into it and confronts it, but suffering is optional. And this is where the clarity comes in. If you have clarity, you gain momentum. And this is the real power of the hero's journey as I've practiced it with clients and at events and online courses around the world. There's a real magic and mystery that's involved in this, in navigating this master map of consciousness, especially for the male-bodied experience. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down and you find yourself wondering how to master my wealth, how to master my finances, my mission, my purpose, how to master relationships, both with the feminine, women, and also inside the relationship to your own feminine nature and of your unconscious, and also how to train your body, train your mind to face the challenges of the modern world. I'm going to invite you to sign up for my new free masterclass all around navigating the hero's journey as the whole man. And I'm going to be running that starting April 4th at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to do 4 consecutive weeks of this masterclass, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific. So I invite you to sign up for that right now. I would love to see you there. And thank you so much for listening.